is Jason Burton for the postgame. Coach, the Mountain West came a-calling, and New Mexico, that was a near-run thing for them. Coach, just turn on your mic.
Yeah. We played some really good basketball today. I'm really proud of our effort today. I really thought we did a good job. We took the lead going into the fourth quarter, and then we had that breakdown to start the fourth quarter. We let 30 get 3 wide open looks in a row, and she hit all 3. And they went at her, and she did a good job of stepping up in that moment right there, and that kind of swung everything their way. But man, that third quarter, how we came out, how we played, I thought we made all the necessary adjustments at halftime to start that third quarter, and you win the third quarter big. You win by 25-14, win by 11. We're much improved from our last game that we played at SMU to this game, and I just feel like it's a team that's going to keep getting better. We're figuring out who we are at this level and who we can be. And we're right there. We just got to finish games. And there's things that, I think we normally execute a little bit better. Like I burned an extra timeout out of a timeout that we shouldn't have had to do that. But all in all, how we played, where we got the ball, we out-rebounded them. We got the ball inside into the paint, 46 points in the paint. That game could have went either way, and it just happened to swing New Mexico's way. You play another 5-10 minutes, and it could go back our way. So really proud of the effort, though.
Coach, you look at your situationals. Points off of turnovers, Lions win. Points in the paint, Lions win. Second chance, Lions win big. Fast break points, Lions win. Bench strength, Lions win.
It was the three-point line.
Yes, sir.
It was the three-point line. We talked about that. It's a team that wants to shoot a lot of threes. And our biggest thing was just don't let them get uncontested threes. They all got to be contested, and they capitalized on those 3 threes to start the fourth quarter. Swung momentum. But great effort, and I thought that, Simone James, her first game back, 14 and 7 points right there. Layla Lawrence had a big game with 19 and 12, and you kind of see when you have your full complement of bigs what our team can look like. And I think we got a good big rotation. Some people stepped up big. Mia Deck got in some foul trouble early, and I thought Liv and Dorian both came in and gave us some good minutes defensively, and kind of made it tough on those guards to get some things. And so the growth was good. I thought Deani did a good job. So we got to figure out what we got to do to stop her from cramping. It's like 3
Pickle
games.
Juice, Coach.
That's what they were feeding her on the baseline. We got to do a better job of figuring that out, hydrating, whatever, so she's not cramping up. But we got to go back on the road. It was good to play at home. For this to be Thanksgiving break, man, excited about the crowd that we had. We had a pretty good crowd here for the break.
They lit it up when you took the lead, didn't they?
And yeah, we went on a run, man, and it was some fun basketball, how we played, how we took the lead, and we're going to keep growing. I think this is a special team, and I really love the ladies in our locker room. I thought we prepared really well for this game, and they're showing what we can do in glimpses. And so we'll come back, we'll take tomorrow off, we'll regroup, and then get ready to go out to Utah.
Coach, you're going to watch that third quarter a couple of times, won't you? that was the best basketball, and it wasn't that New Mexico was just missing shots. It was stuff that you had put your will on the floor.
Yeah, that was fun to see. I think the more you have games like that and stretches like that, the more this team just starts to believe. We did it at the Division II level for a long time, but these aren't Division I slouches. We're playing New Mexico, who was picked second in the Mountain West. We talked about, SMU picked third, Houston picked second, UCA picked second, and they were the conference champs in the Sun Belt last year. It's a tough schedule we got, but they're showing that we can play at a very high level, and so we'll go out to Utah and hopefully we'll go get 2.
Tell you what, the play of Simone James and Layla Lawrence underneath, and you know what, Olivia Russell sneaked in there and gave you some really good minutes underneath.
Really, really good minutes, and did it from the 3, and I thought that was good. That's kind of what we wanted, that length at the guard spot to kind of make some of those threes that people want to shoot on us a little bit tougher. And so we wanted more length at the guards. I think Dorian did the same thing as far as just being long on the perimeter and forcing a little bit tougher shots. And then, when the amount of scoring we got today from our 5 spot, 19 from Layla, and then 14 from Simone, and I thought we even missed some bunnies.
Yes.
we missed too many, and we talked about that at halftime. We said at halftime, free throws, because we had missed 5 in the first half, 5 or 10 at halftime. You make your free throws. We missed too many bunnies around the back. We're winning at halftime, and so, we were right there in a lot of different areas. Got to do a better job of finishing, but it's part of the process.
More than anything else, more than any other game that you played here, I mean, this is only the 5th game of the year, but is this the biggest confidence boost for your squad?
I sure hope so. I hope we respond well to this, because I don't have too many bad takeaways. This is the biggest name school that I can remember playing in the Fieldhouse ever, on any level. To have New Mexico, who's been a perennial powerhouse in that league, come here in our first year Division I, I thought we put on a heck of a show right there. And that says a lot about our young ladies, how they're preparing, and the team that we can be. And so, our goal, everybody doesn't feel this way, but our goal has always been from the beginning of the year, prepare ourselves for the Southland Conference. We put together a heck of a test, and we're used to running the table. We're used to not losing in non-conference. And so, there's some growth that has to happen with that, how we respond to losses, because it's not something that we've just really done too often the last few years. And I think that last stretch was a little bit tough, that road stretch, but I think we're starting to grow and we're starting to figure out who we are. And, I'm proud of the young ladies and their resiliency right now. They didn't make the schedule. I didn't necessarily want to make the schedule, but it says a lot about what we did at the Division II level of who would actually play us this year. And so back to the drawing board, man. We'll keep going.
There you go, Coach.
Are you going with us to Utah?
I am going with you to Utah.
That's good.
I've been to the beach.
There you go. Come out to the mountains with us.
Hey, man, we're at St. George and Cedar City, and you're going up against one school that's, I guess, been FCS level or a Division I basketball school for a while, but then you've got Southern Utah.
Utah Tech,
that used to be Dixie State.
Yeah.
And that's in St. George. You're going to have those 2 games close by. It's kind of if you're going to make a big, long trip, it's hard to find 2 schools 50 miles apart that you can play in 3 days. Yeah,
and we're going to do that again the following year. We got contracts with Washington State and Idaho, so that'll be an interesting. Well, we can go stay in the same hotel and we get a chance to see the country a little bit. But I think we're excited about this trip, man. It's going to be good for us to get on the plane and get away a little bit again. The altitude. The good thing is that we're playing a lot of people, and a lot of people have gotten minutes this year, so the altitude, we'll be able to rotate a little bit more, and I think we can still play the same style of play without it affecting us too much. We gotta do some things to make sure Yanni doesn't cramp up.
All right. Well, they have pickle juice out there too, Coach. Yeah. You take some with you if you want. They won't bar it from the plane, I don't think. Great game, great effort. It was sure fun to watch that one go down. It just didn't end up the Lions' way.
Really appreciate everybody that showed up today. I didn't know what the crowd was going to look like today. With Thanksgiving, people still holiday shopping and all that, and people came out here, and that's what we need. We need people to continue to come out. Because this is a really good ball club, and the men are doing the same thing. The men are playing high-level basketball right now, and it's going to be a fun time come January and February here.
All right, friends and neighbors, that's going to do it from here. Let me tell you what, next up it'll be the women at Southern Utah on December 1st. That will be the Thursday night game next week. Yep. And then on Saturday afternoon, they will visit Utah Tech in St. George. And then it's going to be a quick getaway because I got to be in Denver the next day for the men's game. You want to ride with me?
No, we got to get back. We got to get ready.
Oh, that's right. You got Idaho coming here.
Yeah. So. It'll be another great game in the Fieldhouse.
It will. Somebody out of that's the Big Sky
Big Sky Conference.
Mercy. Yeah. All our new neighbors at the FCS and Division I level. I'm Charlie Chitwood for my man Ryan Fulkerson back in the booth. Coach, let's send him out. Go Lions. Good job. We'll talk to you again Monday evening when Arlington Baptist comes calling on Coach Rose and the Big Cats on the men's side. Bye, everybody.